Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of our Devlog series. And in today's episode, we're going to be trying to create the fight sequence. So right now I'm just cleaning up the animations and retargeting them to the main character. So the plan is that the main character should have a bit of a sparring match with one of the allies, her allies, before we introduce another main character to the game. So once the animations have been retargeted here, we set up the scene itself. So initially we have the main character charging at the enemy character. In this case, the enemy, though it's an ally. So I had already done the charge part of the cinematic. After that, we're going to, after we're done creating the fight sequence and the final part of the cutscene, we're going to add everything together to make our full opening cutscene. So this was the first part where she jumps forward, but after that we need to now set up the fight sequence. So after she lands here, so as usual, get the cinematic camera, we set it to a place where we want. So what we want to see, in this case I want this cinematic camera to just be behind the main character, like so, and then obviously 21 and 9 on our length of on our focal length, so that our cameras are uniform. That's very important. So we got to get that right. Yeah, so I'm also just learning more and more about sequencer in Unreal Engine, so there might be things that I do differently or that are not really ideal. In that case, people who've used Unreal more than me will let me know some better options or better alternatives. So the plan here was to put this rail so that our camera can glide along it. Instead of animating the camera, we'll animate the actual rail for the movement of the camera. So at this point, I think I had made a mistake here, so clear it up and then do it again. But so that's the plan. We'll have one camera here, so we'll have two cameras in this shot. One to view the start of the fight sequence and the other one to view the end of the fight sequence. So that's the plan, and that's how we're going to try and do it. Okay, so this one looks much better, apart from this end part. I didn't like the way it came out, but we'll make do with it for now. Of course, once I'm done showing the actual episode, I'll go through it and clean the animation up and clean the sequence up as well, so that we have it better. So this is just more like early stages before we clean everything up and then make it better animation. So here is where the plan comes in. We've got to move this character to the place where the character was at the end of the previous sequence, which is somewhere about there. And then from there, we've got to now have play some fight animation. So sounds and stuff, I haven't yet started adding them. I'll add them a bit later on. For now, I'll just deal with the animating part, then we'll deal with the sound part a bit later on. Because once we're done with this, I'll do the sound on my own while we finish up the quest system, which I've not yet done with. And that will be the next thing after I'm done with this and with this opening cutscene. We'll deal with finishing up the quest system, and I'll show you what kind of quest system I've built so far up to now, and then we'll add it, and then we'll see how far it will go. Alright, so now I'm just gonna leave you guys to watch the work process, and then at the end of the video we're gonna get back and then I'm gonna tell you where we go with this cutscene after this. But for now, you guys enjoy seeing this work process. Okay, so I'm done now with the animating of the short fight sequence here, and then I'm just gonna play it back, and then from here we're gonna introduce the other character in the next episode. But so far this is what we got, and I think it looks pretty decent. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.